my studio much. It's been quite hot this past week. So it's just restricting me from getting in here, especially through the day. So it's still morning and the sun is out and it's meant to get like top 30s this whole week. So I'm trying to get in here quick, maybe get the kiln on. I've also got just a couple of things I need to fix and make. I've just unpacked the kiln from a whole bunch of ornaments, as you can see. So this is from 2 workshops. I've had to use 2 different clays, as I said, again, the white speckled Keen ceramics clay hasn't been that great. Okay for ornaments, but making mugs, it's just been cracking. So I've been using the Raku clay, which doesn't quite have that nice white and speckled in it, but they all came out really good. They all survived. And then on the weekend, I had 2 workshops back to back. I did, kind of looks like a bit of an octopus, 3D Christmas tree ornaments, and then a whole bunch of other just flat ornaments, as you can see down here, that are drying as well. But I've also got all my ones here with my warm clay that I need to glaze. I have to make some glaze, so that's my plan again for today before it gets too hot. And I've got nothing really to kind of show you down in my studio. I haven't done anything because I need to paint my bathroom, so prime it and then lay down some tiles. So hopefully that can start maybe next week. So I have to sort through these. Everyone's put their name on them, but I want to put them in little individual little baggies for them. So there's my white speckled one there, and then the Raku. I didn't get to fit all of the ornaments in there, so hopefully I can get a firing in there today, but I haven't fully packed it. I don't want to waste it, so I don't know what else to kind of chuck in there. That's what I've got in there so far. So hopefully I can get these in and that won't be such a waste. And then these were the 3D ornaments that they made. The gingerbread man is super cute, but once it's assembled together, it kind of looks like a bit like an octopus, but still super cute. And then trees and stars, and they all have different patterns on them. Everyone kind of went with more less Christmassy. I guess more organic, like this one here. This is a star one, and I've got one of my rollers. I think it's got lemons and flowers on it, so which is really cute. And this is my most popular pattern here. It just imprints really well. This is one of my 3D rollers that a lady does her business. One of my grey ones, and they're really good. So I'm really hoping that these all survive. I think they will. It's with my Raku clay, and I'm going to put my Wonder White clay on it. So just to bring it out a little bit more white instead of that touch of grey. That's the plan. I want to share with you some little tricks that I've learnt along the way of doing ceramics over the years. So I'm going to get a wooden stick. I've got my little ornament here. Dip that in that. Sit that in top till it sets. Quick dip. A little bit of shake because it's pretty stuck on there. It'll dry in a couple of seconds. Like so. Take it off and then give it a clean. Like so. The thing is that I actually like using my fingers. So for example, because I feel like I can control it more and I can feel it. So same thing again. Wait till it's stuck. Stuck. Quick dip. And I know it's stuck on there, so I can shake it a little bit harder if I need to. I can feel it coming off, like just slightly, but it's pretty stuck on there. Wait till it dries. Get your sponge and clean the back. Now obviously this is a bit time consuming. You could put wax on it, but I have, as you can see, a lot of ornaments at the back there. So it's not too bad doing it this way. You kind of get in a rhythm. And they're only little pieces, so I don't need to like wipe off a lot. Quick dip. Shake, shake, shake. I can feel it still stuck to my hand. Dry. Sponge. Wipe. Done. I've got nothing really to share with you for the past couple of weeks. I have been quite busy running a lot of workshops, and you can see more of them. I post a lot more stuff on my Instagram. I don't do a lot of filming for YouTube for my workshops. I used to rather do it for Instagram and Facebook. This is more just like what I get up to in my studio. My YouTube stuff, more into depth of what I do. Instagram, I feel like it's just a lot more fluffy and quick little things that I show you what I get up to through the week. But yeah, I don't have much to show you because majority have been just a lot of bisque firings, and they're not really exciting to watch. So you can probably see down here in the corner, I have a lot of ornaments to glaze. I've got all my first 3D workshop. I was a bit scared putting these in the kiln because I had the little metal hooks that I have never used before, and it did say on the website that they can go up to high temperature, but they survived the bisque, so I'm hoping they survived the glaze firing. I was waiting for them to come out. That's going to take a while. And then I've got a whole bunch of just flat ornaments. I've got a couple of mouth monsters here, as you can see from my NDIS workshops that I still run every Wednesday. And then I've got a couple of mugs, which I wasn't too happy about because the clay again, but I've tried to fix the handles. I just hope they don't open up more in the next glaze firing. And I've also just been sorting out through all my other little ornaments that I've glazed and fired, and sorting out whose is who. So thank you for the people that have put their name nice and clear on the back of them, so I can put them in little bags for them and they can come pick them up hopefully through the week or next week. So I have 2 workshops this weekend. On Saturday I have a cheese and dip platter workshop, which is tomorrow. And then my first one on Sunday morning out in the Hunter Valley, my gingerbread house ones, which I'm really excited about. So today I am prepping clay. Prepping clay for tomorrow's workshop, my cheese and dip platter workshop, and then the Sunday morning for this as well. And I've still got to figure out how much clay I need to give the people. And I'm figuring out what clay to give them. My door's rattling. I've got the washing machine on, so it's literally right next in the laundry room, so it's making the door kind of shudder. So that's what I'm doing. So nothing really exciting, just sorting through that. I haven't done anything in the studio this week. We're waiting for a tiler to come out. I did mention I was going to do the tiling. I still was really keen, but after discussing with my husband, I just don't think I have enough time. Like, my weeks are getting packed full of just all my Christmas workshops, because I'm doing back-to-back workshops every weekend. I don't really get a break. Last weekend was my first break, and I don't have any breaks till close to, like, I think a week before Christmas. So I just don't think I'll have enough time to do the tiling in my bathroom, which is really unfortunate. I might have time to do my little splashback underneath the sink area, but yeah, not the tiles, the big tiles that I really want to do. I picked up some extra splashback tiles yesterday, got them off Marketplace. You can find some good deals on Marketplace, and then also not so good deals. Sometimes they're a bit stingy. So I'm going to prep the clay for that, and then I'll be doing a whole bunch of glazing. I've made 2 big batches of my glaze, my matte white and my Wonder White glaze. And then I've got a whole bunch of little plants that I need to cut up here for my dip platter workshops, because I like them to, if they want to use these for inspiration in the implant printing on that, as you've seen. That's my husband banging, he's making a coffee. And my dog's down here right underneath my feet, where he loves to be, and not a pain at all. I think that's all I have to share with you. But yeah, busy day. Let's get that ready. I've been sorting through these for the past couple of days and putting them in little bags for them. And then these are all my 3D ornaments and flat ornaments, mouth monsters, a couple other things from my Wednesday program, and then a whole bunch of mugs there that I need to glaze. Still haven't decided what glaze I'm going to put on them. I wasn't quite happy with my last result with my ornaments. The glaze just didn't look right, and because I'm using the raku clay. Yeah, and then picked up some little wildflowers just on the side of the road this morning. Cut all them up. And then on Wednesday for my NDIS workshop, they made some snails and some worms that they can put in their garden or as paperweights. They had fun. The helpers had fun, and yeah, I actually really enjoy it. And then the other week they made a whole bunch of beads, which I'm going to make like wind chimes or just like hanging bead kind of things that you can hang up, some decoration.